A pediatrician stood in front of Texas lawmakers recently and said high school seniors are legally carrying Vegas around in their pockets. She meant apps like Polymarket, where an 18-year-old can bet real money on a soccer match, an election, who wins an award show, and more. The Texas Medical Association wants the minimum age raised to 21 for these apps. I think that fix is incomplete, however, and I want to walk you through why. These apps sit in a regulatory gap. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission oversees them at a federal level, and they aren't legally classified as gambling. Texas already bans most betting, but a state effort to close this loophole is stuck in a lawsuit, and the platforms filed that lawsuit themselves. So for now, 18 and up, it's legal. Raise the age to 21 and you buy 3 years. You don't teach anyone anything, however. A 21-year-old with no financial literacy is exposed in exactly the same way as an 18-year-old is. Age limits restrict access, it's true, but they don't touch the knowledge underneath that's really needed. And that knowledge gap is bigger than betting apps. A survey from Junior Achievement and the Mission Square Foundation found that 80% of teenagers have never heard of a FICO credit score. 43% think an 18% interest rate is manageable. Nobody's explained to them that a contract priced at 70 cents implies a 70% chance. Nobody's explained that the house keeps the long-term edge when you're gambling, no matter how sharp an individual bettor thinks they are. Here's the part that actually changed how I think about this. A 2024 study by Titan Partners and Next Gen Personal Finance found that one semester, a single class of high school personal finance produces a lifetime benefit of about $100,000 per student. $100,000 from one semester. About 30 states now guarantee that course, up from 8 states in 2020. Outside those states, fewer than 1 in 10 students get any financial education before they graduate. I've been close to this problem for a while. I've been working with a team at Western Washington University on an AI tool called FinPrep, built so teachers and schools can put together financial literacy lessons instantly. And the more time I spend on it, the more I notice this exact same gap showing up elsewhere, the workplace. Companies are spending real money on training right now. Amazon committed $1.2 billion to train 300,000 US employees. IBM recently pledged to train 2 million workers in AI skills. Both bets rest on the same logic as Titan Partners study. Build the capability first, then people know what to do once they actually have the tools in front of them. An employee who understands the basics of financial literacy tends to save more carefully, spend more efficiently, and think about costs in a way an owner would instead of the way a renter would. That's not a personality trait. It's a taught skill, and it shows up in how someone works, not just how someone spends. So underneath a fight in Texas about betting apps sits a much bigger story and important story about how we prepare young people, whether they're teenagers or brand new hires, for money and for work. Here's what I'd encourage you to do this week. Pick one young person you're responsible for or that you know, your own teenager, your own newest hire. Name the single financial skill they need to be successful right now. Then spend 20 minutes this week teaching it the way you would wish someone had taught you. That's the reframe, so you can leapfrog the headlines, your leadership, and your business. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and find me at sorenkaplan.com.